Ice California trans athlete podium controversy and CIF policy debate. What? I didn't say that right?
There's an A right there. You just tell us get the
Baumgardner?
Baumgardner.
What did I say? Baumgardner?
Yeah.
Baumgardner? Whatever. It's like people kind of say it around the same. Baumgardner,
It's okay. It's okay.
Baumgardner.
This just gets us to read more, honestly.
Man, fuck all that
Because
read.
we
Come on.
so many books. People barely read nowadays. Then in Culture Corner this week, 9.4 million cocaine busts linked to Kim Kardashian's SKIMS shipment. What you need to know, and a deeper conversation on that. Why digital price tags are stirring up price fights and privacy fears nationwide. 2026 Senate hearing reveals alleged COVID-19 vaccine safety cover-up and suppressed data. Always stay to the end for viral views. We break down the news, add context, and give our honest take to spark discussions for educational and entertainment purposes. Let's get it. Oh, Let Culture Speak Live, episode 77. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Turn the mic on, let the culture speak. Gossip, sports talk, 7 days a week. From the courts to the streets, headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now, let the culture peak.
God, next month is our 2 years. It's only been 2 fucking years. Episode 77, yo. Almost to 100.
77.
Almost to 500 subscribers. Actually, we hit a lot. There's a lot of followers. So we appreciate all the followers, the engagement, the subscribers. Keep it up. If you're on the podcast, give us a like, review, give us some bad notes if you want to either. But quickly mentioning other news you need to know. Boxer Adrian Broner, 36, sparked backlash after allegedly slapping 90-year-old streamer Aya Tange's butt during a kick live stream. Aya left visibly upset, later accepting Broner's private apology but asking for a public one. She clarified she's not pressing charges. What's going on with him, man? Like, it just seems like he's live streaming now. He's making money off of live streaming, but he seems like he's publicly just messing with a lot of girls, or putting hands on girls publicly. And we remember we did a story where he was pressing a girl on what's his name show.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And that was over the line, and now he's just live streaming it. So um yeah, he went like this, like that to her butt, but just putting hands on girls like that. I don't know what's going on, Adrian Broner.
Yeah. I just seen a video on him about how everybody was like telling him kind of like he need to slow down with the drinking because he's been drinking so much and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no, you can see it. He's downhill right now. It looks like the stuff we see with money and everything. Like, I don't know, but yeah, healing energy to that guy. Whatever is going on. Disney faces a 5 million class action lawsuit alleging its California theme parks collect biometric facial data from guests, including children, without proper consent via new ticket authentication tech. Filed May 15, 2026, the suit claims visitors are scanned without clear disclosure. Disney denies wrongdoing. Of course they're going to deny that. Of course, but all that AI tracking is in cruise ships, it's in airports, and they're just trying to normalize it. You guys can opt out. There is no reason to go with their policy. You could opt out. You have that consent. Don't let them take your consent away by just putting up a machine and, oh, here, just facial recognition. No, don't do that. You can always opt out. A 2-week social media detox leaves 90% of adults feeling happier, less anxious, and more focused. Usage is declining, especially among Gen Z, with many deleting apps for mental health. Studies confirm temporary breaks significantly boost well-being and reduce negative moods. Yes, we continuously talk about this, that just taking a break off of social media is a good thing for people that, are overstimulated, who feel depressed, anxiety, because again, seven deadly sins on that phone. Sometimes you need to take a break. And I appreciate Gen Z taking like actions on a lot of things. Like they're very defiant. They don't take shit from nobody. They're learning a lot that millennials and newer people are catching up on into the news, and they see the battle that's going on with red and blue. But yeah, Gen Z is doing a lot. They're drinking less alcohol, so they see the writing on the wall. So congrats to them. Um, the House passed HR 2616, the Protect Kids Act, requiring federally funded elementary and middle schools to get parental consent before changing a student's gender's markers, pronouns, or accommodations. Supporters call it a parental rights measure. Critics warn it endangers LGBTQ plus students. Do you know what this means? Well, basically, what we've been saying, or I've been saying, that they're transitioning your kids in school without your parental consent. That
Mm,
they do it socially. Um, they change your name. They, protect you as the the individual from your parents, because they feel like, oh, if this child goes home, they're gonna face abuse or anything like that. So yeah, this Protect Kids Act, it seems good face value, but what is the real issue or the fine print in this act or bill? I don't know. But yeah, comment below your guys' thoughts on that. The Pentagon released 64 new declassified UAP files, including military videos and audios of unexplained aerial phenomena. Under Trump's transparency directive, highlights including swarming orbs, instant acceleration, and historical sightings. Official report no proof of aliens, but many cases remain unresolved. So last week we talked about it. Go look at that video. We talk about a lot of things like free energy, but I do want to talk on this. Like, we got to have some real discernment on what the type of information we're getting from the government, because there could be a certain narrative that they want to push, like an alien god that we have to become slaves to, or turn to transhumanism, where our minds are into a robot body, and that's how we're gonna live for the next, I don't know how many decades or years. But it's the greatest time to be alive right now, especially we're in the middle of UFO, AI, into a next generation of what we want to be as a collective, and not what the government or corporations want to push on us. So have discernment. um you know, heal yourself. So you learn a lot too. Just have discernment. The information that you get, don't take it face value, pretty much. Prosecutors are seeking a block Tennessee live streamer Dalton Etherly Chud the Builder from using 200,000 in Give Send Go donations for his 1 million bond after an attempted murder charge. They've requested a hearing to investigate the funds source before allowing his release. So they're blocking it to for him to use it.
damn.
I don't know what kind of investigation, like activist groups of racism or something, or like who were the people who donated.
I don't know how successful that's gonna be though, because at the end of the day,
Mhm.
you set a bond for him to be able to get out. If you didn't want him to get out, you should have said no bail.
Correct.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna actually stick.
All
Cause
right.
I don't. Last time I checked, I don't think they ever really, you know,
I know.
stopped where you get the funds from when you make bail. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't.
Me either. I don't know. Probably that's because like yeah, we just recently posted on our socials a reaction what we did on the whole Etherly thing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Check it out on all our social Instagram, TikTok, Clapper, YouTube Shorts. Check it out. Check it out. So yeah, share your thoughts, like this episode, and follow our channel for free. Sign up for a chance to win free merch. QR code at the end of the show. Before we start, do you need a live streaming and video production software service for Mac? Okay, we'll look into. Well, look no further. Let's get into it. This show is powered by Ecamm Live. We partnered with them for live streaming. Ecamm Live is a top tier Mac software built for creators, professionals, and businesses. It features multi-camera support, real-time camera switching, screen sharing, overlays, and integrated audience comments. The intuitive interface makes streaming, recording, podcasting, and presenting simple with seamless integration across all platforms like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Ecamm Line is the go-to solution for producing high-quality live broadcasts. Start your free 14-day trial today by clicking the link provided or the QR code. Appreciate it. Support us so we can support you guys. LCS at checkout to let them know we sent ya. So yeah, again, we've been doing this story. We did it before the trans athlete Podium High School. So they're back in the news. Yeah, it's just now they created a CIF rule, but we'll get into that. But this is not a new story. Go look back. I think our thoughts will change because my thoughts have changed over this. But yeah, let's get into it.
AB Hernandez. This transgender athlete just swept 3 track events at the 2026 CIF Southern Section Finals. But instead of standing alone on the podium, she had to share the top spots with cisgender girls thanks to a new California policy. The CIF's pilot entry and scoring program says cis girls can't be pushed out of medal spots by trans competitors. Sounds fair, right? But it's got everyone talking. Supporters say it's about inclusion. Critics call it weak. Fix that messes with fairness. AB's mom,
Narita.
Narita, calls the policy government sanctioned bullying and says the hate is mostly political noise, not from other athletes. How do you balance fairness with inclusion? Can you really crown 2 winners and keep everyone happy? AB's jumps were solid 24.75 long jump and 5.8 high jump, but some rivals skipped the ceremonies or kept their distance. What does this mean for the future sports, and how do you keep the respect alive in this heated fight?
So that long jump is 20 feet, 4.75 inches, 42 feet, 4 inches, pretty much like, yeah, beating a lot of records. My thoughts have changed. I don't know why this is a big news right now. Maybe because the podium thing, but like, again, this is a very small percentage of, you know, in sports, in high school sports, very small percentage. And in my opinion, they're blowing it out of proportion over that small little percentage. Are they gonna take over the schools and stuff with this transgender stuff? I don't know, but you're bringing light to something that is very small compared to what other stuff is in the news. I could see this is very small compared to like what other stuff they're pushing. Okay, they're pushing transgender stuff in the schools, pushing transgenders to shower with other women. That's a boundary that shouldn't be crossed. they're passing laws on hate speech. Yeah, you should call me by my pronouns. Like, I I don't want that to be pushed. This is very small compared to what other issues they are doing. People are saying that it could be for the midterms, a distraction or whatever. I don't know, but for me, it's very small. Anything, just
No, I mean you said it all.
yeah.
Comment.
Of course, you don't have anything to say.
No comment. I mean, because we said
Yeah,
about
we
the
were.
thing as a whole. If you want to see what we really had to say about, it, you can go back to the episode we talked about it the first. I have nothing like new to say from that.
Yeah,
So,
because again, it's back in the news cycle for what reason, really? Like, that's the question. There is bigger issues, but we played in sports. Well, we played in band and color guard and stuff, and that was like men and women. And there's places where they would allow a woman to play with the boys, or to let a boy play with some girls. It's just a friendly game at this point. Like, I get it to the point where she's not going to hit like a professional, sports, playing as a female male body. I don't know where this is gonna go. It's just there's a line right there that it won't be crossed, because she's not gonna be beat by these super professionals at all, because they're professionals. And I think it's just a phase at this point. The mom is eating it up with the notoriety and everything, just defending her child, activism. But like, at this point, it doesn't seem like a huge story to be all crazy about. But AB Hernandez started competing on girls' teams as a freshman after transitioning in 8th grade, quietly building her track record before the 25-26 media storm. The CIF's pilot program was first introduced in 2025 to navigate California's legal protection for gender identity while responding to national fairness debates. So on that one, supposedly, if transgender wins, then a cisgender, a real girl, would have to share podiums with the transgender, regardless. Like, I don't know why is that even a change, but it's a change, and that's an issue by itself. If you have to make changes for a certain group, then isn't there a problem for that? I don't know. AB's winning long jump, 20 feet, 4.75, was well ahead of the next best jump of just over 19 feet, showing clear athletic dominance. Despite sharing podium policies, some cisgender athletes showed discomfort by skipping ceremonies or keeping distance, highlighting ongoing social tension. Narita Hernandez publicly criticized CIF officials for avoiding direct confrontation and called out election year political campaigns for exploiting her daughter's story. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. I don't know. It's blowing out of proportion. She's just playing with classmates. There's a certain bar that it shouldn't be crossed when it comes to professionalism, but at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like a big of a story. Again, small percentage of what the real number. They're not taking over the sports like the media is saying. Like, there's other things. Okay, that's it. This one.
ClaressaShields was hit with an indefinite ban from Jake Paul's most valuable promotions after a heated altercation with rival Alycia Baumgardner.
Now you got
At the Intuit Dome during MVP's Rousey versus Carano MMA card in May 2026. The drama escalated when Shields slapped Baumgardner's hand away backstage, prompting MVP to enforce its zero tolerance policy for violence outside of sanctioned fights.
Let's take a look at the video.
Win. Me, my fucking relationship, I'm out here fucking up. Worry about who the fuck you're with, not me. Oh my god, is the girl gonna get in a fight here? Shut the fuck up, always.
Hey, get out of the way.
I want to get in it.
No.
World star.
So suddenly she got hit in the face, or
She got hit in there. I thought she
Win.
I don't know. Maybe she did back on her, but you couldn't see it because that guy's head was in the way. God damn it! But anyways,
oh yeah.
Baumgardner, a top MVP.
Baumgardner, a top MVP star, claims she was physically assaulted without provocation, 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 and is pursuing legal action. Shields, the undefeated heavyweight champ and self-proclaimed GWOAT, fired back on social media, calling her actions self-defense against verbal threats and dismissing the ban as irrelevant since she didn't want to be at the event. The ban throws a wrench into potential super fights between Shields and MVP's roster, including Baumgardner's and Michaela Mayer, stalling high-profile matchups in women's boxing. Still, Shields' lucrative deals with PFL and Salita
Yeah, something like that. Salita.
promotions secured her financial stability and legacy. The saga underscores a bitter rivalry driven by personal insults, weight, class differences, and ongoing debate over who's truly the greatest woman of all time. Wait, so is the other girl a boxer too?
Yeah, for the MVP.
So wait, did she slap her or slap her hand? I thought it said
slapped
that.
her hand. Said it slapped her hand, but again, that guy's head was in the way, so it didn't even. We don't know. We don't know if it was.
So she slapped her hand, and the girl wanna press charges for
Press
assault
charges.
because she slapped her hand.
The event, Jake Paul banned her because of zero tolerance, and
She had to have slapped her face then.
incident.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I can't imagine doing all that because you got smacked in the hand.
I mean, it is boxing, you know. Isn't that altercation like normal in those type of? I don't know. Could be.
Backstage, like no, like you've seen it when they're like at the press,
Huh?
and they're taking their pictures, and you know how they're like this. You've seen it for those, but I'm like, it just sounds like they were just
beefing or
yeah, something, because it's not like they were finna because did they have a fight set up or something? No, right?
No.
Yeah, no, that's different.
yeah.
You can't just be beating people up backstage or at the party, whatever was going on in the event.
Could this be like a promotional type of thing too? Like you see that going viral. Yeah, we're gonna ban them. Uproar like, no, let's see this fight. Okay, let's set it up. Tickets sold right there and then.
Well, I thought they only banned Claressa. Did they ban both girls?
No, just Claressa.
I don't know if that's for promotion. I mean, it could maybe for the organization, but
Or to set up a fight, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
maybe so. It's all about publicity these days.
Yeah. So was she in the right or wrong?
Well, I don't believe in putting. You should put your hands on anybody.
True.
Especially if you're just having a verbal thing.
Yeah.
Like if you can't keep up with the verbal back and forth, then I say just walk away. Unless they really just being hella disrespectful. I mean, some people have lines that you don't cross.
I mean, a lot of people were talking about her husband, and between them, I think there was like a controversy of her cheating or him cheating. So that's what she brought up to Alycia, whatever. So that was a whole altercation.
Dang. I don't know then. I mean, because I don't even know what they were arguing about. You can't even really hear it. Just like a bunch of yelling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shields recently signed a 15 million deal for upcoming MMA fights, making her one of the highest paid female fighters in combat sports. Baumgardner has publicly trained with former UFC champions to boost her profile beyond boxing, aiming to cross over into MMA. MVP events have seen a 30% increase in female viewership this year, partly due to the heightened drama surrounding Shields and Baumgardner. Jake Paul publicly stated in hopes the fighters resolve their issue, but will maintain a strict code at conduct for MVP events. Several after female boxers under MVP management have expressed concerns over the impact of this feud on the unity and growth of women's boxing.
Yeah, so then it might be just publicity. Because, I mean, that's a big name to be banning.
ClaressaShields, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she turned down the MVPs to sign with the MVP too, and I guess there was some controversy behind that, and that she didn't want to be there anyways. I mean, ugh. Okay. Comment below your guys' thoughts. We don't know. We don't know. But she got banned. Will there be a fight? Is this all promotion? We're just asking questions because we don't know everything. Okay. How's it out? Yeah, just what Jess said. Like, cooler heads prevail. If you're in a situation where you're yelling at each other and you end up causing violence, and then like that's ultimately her fault, then right? Should have just walked away from the situation.
Yeah.
Unless the
And
disrespect
the
was,
people around them also didn't do a good job of de-escalating.
of course
Because
not.
I would have been trying to like, okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's separate.
Yeah.
Let's walk away from each other now.
Even her husband, he didn't really like pull her away. Cause they're both fighters. They will fuck each other up that bad, yo. You need to separate them. Hello. Separate. Yeah. Stay with us. We get into Kim Kardashian, cocaine bust, electronic AI price tags, COVID cover-up, Senate hearing, and culture corner. All right. All right. So yeah, big story. Well, not a big story. It just seems like they kind of brushed it under the rug with this one. The cocaine bust and linked to Kim Kardashian. Yeah, just fishy. So got some things to say about it. So here's the deal. In May 2026, UK border force busted a major cocaine shipment worth roughly 9.4 million hidden inside a truck carrying 28 pallets of Skims clothing. Kim Kardashian shapewear brand, the smuggling operation run by Jacob Jean Konkel, a Polish truck driver who copped transporting who copped to run who copped to this doesn't even transporting the drugs for about 4,500 euros and got sentenced to 13 years and 6 months. Authorities emphasized that Skims and Kim had zero clue about this shady business. The shipment was legit, and either the company nor the importer exporter had any ties to the cocaine. The trailer was specially altered to hide 90 packages of cocaine near the rear doors, and data showed a suspicious stop during the trip, likely when the drugs were loaded. While Kim's brand dodged the bullet, the mess raised questions about how even high profile companies can get unknowingly dragged into criminal schemes.
Dang.
I don't know what happened. Maybe he got caught up. And again, like, she's a celebrity. They brushed that shit so quick. And what I've read for Jacob, whatever, he got sentenced and prosecuted and indicted and sent to jail within 2-3 days.
Dang.
So for me, that just seems kind of fishy in a way. Like they're trying to shut him out.
And you said this happened in Poland?
And well,
'Cause I know the guy's Polish.
he's Polish. I think in Britain. Well, UK border, so yeah, like in UK. But that's just fishy to me. You can't count this out at all. She's shady too with the stuff with her mom, Kris Jenner. I don't know if this is all alleged and we're just speculating at this point, but Kris Jenner has some dark past behind her, especially with Ray J and Kim Kardashian. What Ray J said that Kris Jenner was the mastermind of everything that was going on, especially the upcoming of their daughters to make a profit. Hey, this is a good smuggling scheme to get drugs into wherever by using SKIMS products to ship all this stuff in. It's nothing new. Like, okay, yeah, through the border, through any other means to get drugs here. Allegedly, I'm hearing 50 Cent, Jay-Z with their private jets too, allegedly that they are transporting stuff too just to get the drugs in and make a profit for everybody. Possibly Kim Kardashian gets a percentage, Kris Jenner gets a percentage. Anyone that is trafficking drugs get a percentage. And you can't, fact that they just brushed this shit off super quick, like nothing happened. Leave the story alone. Kim, all her public relations, just like, we gotta shut this shit down real quick. Put him in jail, so none of the schemes and stuff that's gonna get caught up to us. That's just my way of thinking because of how transporting drugs right now could be done in any way possible, through celebrities, through pregnant women coming through the borders, through kids, through airports, many ways. So I wouldn't brush this off. But again, what can I do? It was just fishy, and I wanted to talk about it because, like, yeah, it's Kim Kardashian. We almost got her. We almost got her, guys. But no, you just brush it off. I don't know what you guys are doing. The cocaine was discovered at the port of Harwich in Essex, England. After a tip-off prompted a border force search. A tip-off? See? Something happened, man. Something happened. He probably got in trouble and they just wanted to get rid of him. Anything could happen. They're not giving us a lot of information, but basically on what the articles is saying, that's all. That's all of it. The driver's initial denial of knowledge fell apart after investigators revealed tachograph data showing an unexpected stop en route. Authorities called this bust a major disruption to ongoing organized crime network that frequently uses legitimate shipments as cover. SKIM's statement was praised by some industry insiders as a strong move to protect brand reputation amidst the scandal. It's a scandal, all right, but y'all ain't gonna look deeper into it. Again, her PR is pretty good. Like, get this story out, or whoever higher ups gotta put that guy in jail. Don't let the media talk to him because he probably had some stuff to say. The court heard testimony that the smuggling group targeted SKIMS shipments because of their frequent high-volume international moves, making them a prime target for concealment. Of course. Again, did she know about it? Did she not know about it? Does Kris Jenner know anything about it? Do they have a percentage in it? These are just questions, okay? Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Yeah, pretty much. Damn, Jess. You're quiet. You're quiet, Jit.
You know what? I messed up and didn't take a nap before.
You're just tired.
Hell yeah, I'm like sleepy as hell.
Let's finish up then. She's sleepy, guys.
Hey, sleepy. Let me do this next story because I can't sit here and just not say stuff. Like I gotta speak. I'll do this next time. What's this one?
Okay.
What's this one?
Oh, wait. Would you be pissed if I got something cheaper than you did and we're buying the same product
Like consistently or?
consistently?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Fucking ban your ass.
What the heck? Well, put me on.
Yeah.
Put me on.
So you wouldn't be mad or you would be mad?
I'll be mad if you don't put me on.
Oh my God. Just get to the story.
You
We'll
ever
talk about it then. God damn it.
you ever hit the store and wonder if the price tag's playing tricks? That's the drama with Walmart's new digital price tags. Electronic shelf labels rolling out big in 2026. Oh lord. Folks are straight up worried these AI driven tags are gonna pull share style surge pricing on groceries, bumping prices just because you're standing there, or based on the data. The lawmakers in Cali, New York, and Maryland are already slamming down bans on what they call surveillance pricing because they see it hitting low income shoppers hardest. Assembly member Chris Ward said the last thing anyone needs is to be charged higher prices based on their personal data. UC San Diego and Northwestern shows stores aren't really doing wild price jumps. Instead, digital tags mostly help with faster price updates and even more markdowns to cut food waste. Still, shoppers don't fully trust it, especially since online platforms track way more personal info to tweak prices behind the scenes. So, are these tags a privacy nightmare or are they a tech upgrade? The jury's still out while states push for stricter laws.
Do you
Mm,
get it? That's
yeah,
why I
I don't
asked you.
know.
Like, would you be pissed if we bought the same thing and I got it cheaper than you?
Yeah,
You'd be pissed.
yeah, because I'm like, what's going on? We getting the same product. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like companies don't just do stuff just because to
What do
make
you mean?
things easier for money. I
Oh yeah.
mean, easier for, easier price of things. I feel like companies usually do stuff driven by wanting to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually the cause.
And it's a lot. Again, we come back to data. A lot of data. Well, we touched on flock cameras. We're talking about on kill switch cars, digital price tags, digital ID stuff. Like, goddamn, we're touching a lot on that. Go back to it, guys. It just seems really fishy, and it's nothing new under the sun. The way that they're doing it, especially online things. We have our data on our phones. Um, Prices are different on from the store to online, and it's based on your data and how the way you buy things. Are you buying stuff every week? You can you afford this? The way of how you're searching and what you're buying. Um, they're gonna raise the price up regardless of if you can or cannot afford it. Pretty
Mhm,
much,
mhm.
and it just fucking sucks. Like everything is data driven. Data driven.
Data driven. You heard
Yeah,
him?
yeah. Walmart's ESL rollout in 2026 aims to cover 4,700 stores nationwide, making it the largest digital price tag deployment in retail history. California's Assembly Bill 2564, targeting surveillance pricing, passed a key vote recently and could become law by fall 2026, banning price changes based on personal info like age or location. Yeah. They should pass this. uh, just to prevent corporations from doing this. And they're gonna keep doing it until something happens. That's pretty much it. And these lawsuits and stuff are gonna take years and years and years to even make a dent. So an Instacart investigation found hundreds of shoppers, including 53 in California, were charged differently for the same groceries at the same time, sparking lawsuits and investigations. Exactly. You guys are getting priced out. It depends how much you make, how how likely you are online, how likely you really need that item for that price. You know, even though it's cheaper somewhere else, they're gonna rise the prices up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Despite fears, studies from UC San Diego Southern University show ESL SLS mostly help retailers offer more timely markdowns. It basically what they've been saying, but I call cap on that, man. It's cap, completely capped. They're just gonna, and they could change prices on when you on certain days too. Like when's the busiest times? Let's raise
Yep.
like 20% on it, and then bring it down on the slower days. Yada yada. The United Food and Commercial Workers Union opposes ESLS, arguing they threaten jobs and target vulnerable shoppers with predatory pricing tactics. Everything that we are thinking and what people are saying online and people believe it and stuff. Damn, Chaz, you tired?
Oh yeah. I'm hella sleepy.
Moral, positive note, Jess, and then we'll move on to the next story. And then
Huh?
anything else?
Now that's it. It's you can't trust these businesses.
You're making me sleepy.
It's so comfortable in here. It's like, what did you do something different to the room? It's like I feel like when we were sitting here, I'm like it feels like so quiet, like soundproof in here ish. Like even like when you're talking, like your voice isn't bouncing off the walls.
Uh
It's like very like
huh.
quiet. Maybe it's because you put the bed in here, so it's not like
Oh
empty
yeah,
space.
because of the mattress. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because it's not an empty room anymore, so your voice doesn't bounce, so it's just like right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, this room's cozy as hell. Then you put this freaking plant right here.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, this is a nice little room right here.
She's sleepy, guys. She works late. Okay.
Yeah, man, I work 12-hour shifts, graveyard. I'm freaking exhausted. Didn't take a nap. Wanted to play Wukong Black Myth.
Oh, that.
It's a game. It's
Okay.
fucking fire. I'm addicted, but I'm good. Hold on. All right, let's go.
I appreciate you being here, anyways.
Cause we do this every week on Friday.
Yeah. After this last story on Viral View, we'll react to a viral internet conspiracy theory claims that a Fox News guest wore a hyper realistic rubber mask during a live interview. Okay. Hit that like, share, subscribe.
That shit
It's
was crazy.
very much appreciated. Yeah, the COVID vaccine stuff. It's been 6 years, guys. I've been talking about it way back then. I got banned. The video that it's on my Rumble if you're interested in it.
You got banned?
Yeah, I got banned for that. We can watch it later, but like that video
Damn.
got banned talking about all the side effects that were in the vaccines at the time and were causing to young kids, elderly. But they said it was misinformation. Okay, sure. So there should be transparency for sure. But the Senate Permanent Subcommittee on Investigation with Ron Johnson running point hosted headline-grabbing hearings grilling the FDA and CDC over claims of a COVID-19 vaccine cover-up. Johnson accused the FDA or of burying internal safety signals from March 2021, stuff like myocarditis, strokes in older adults, and even sudden cardiac deaths because he says they wanted to keep public faith in the vax program. When CIA whistleblower James Erdeman out what the the third took the stand suggesting a broader cover-up tied to national security. A fresh report accused the FDA of blocking vaccine safety, research that didn't fit the administration's narrative. So yeah, basically they were suppressing information because the bad light it had on the vaccines, and they knew about it, but FDA just automatically like, okay, just push it out. And guess what they did? They made boats a lot of money. The We were the test subjects, so they got most of the data, but they shoved that data down the toilet to, to keep pushing the vaccine. A fresh report, yeah, narrative. Officials from HHS and health agencies called the hearing political theater and insisting every serious side effect was properly investigated. No, it wasn't. Senator Blumenthal said straight up, you're politicizing science. The context CDC's VAERS data shows rare but real vaccine side effects, but also that COVID-19 shots halved ER visits and hospitalizations for adults. That's CDC, CNN. Outside the hearing, social media ran claims that the World Economic Forum engineered the pandemic to test compliance. The WEF's 2022 article called COVID a test of social responsibility. Same goes for Event 201. It was a pandemic simulation by Johns Hopkins and the Gates Foundation that eerily predicted COVID's chaos. And was it some secret dry run for global lockdown center for health security? The pandemic exposed some serious cracks in how we do science, government, and public messaging and debates. Nowhere near over. Yeah, it's nowhere near over. Because it's just slowly coming out that they were lying about the lab leak. Fauci was hiding documents. Even the assistants was getting indicted. That's big news that we reported. Yeah, just full freaking transparency now. And you can't even sue pharmaceuticals because of liability shield. Like even till this day you cannot sue them at all. And that was the reason why they pushed it so hard, because no one's going to do it. And the VAERS report, they were silencing that. If you look here, it was like a million or so. COVID vaccines, adverse events, deaths, 38,000, but slowly reporting it's up to the millions of people were dying from it. At that time, I was looking at like suddenly died. There was a lot of suddenly died from this stuff. And they keep saying it's safe and effective, safe and effective. They're still going to push it. It's not, guys. There was bombers, right?
Mm-mm.
They're people that clean up the dead bodies and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were finding white fibers, long white fibers in the blood vessels.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like something clogging up their blood vessels. And there
Oh.
was nothing. This was something new that they never witnessed at all, and that was after the COVID-19 vax stuff that was going on. Yeah, we were locked down. Again, we don't want to go into that situation again where we had to lock down away from our family. It wasn't some natural zoonotic stuff. It was a lab leak, especially with the gain of function research that they've done and kept it hidden, especially with Fauci. There's a being paralyzed. It was just a scary time, and even cases like, well, that happens one out of 100,000. There's like how many billions, millions of people in the world that one,
Yeah,
like,
more than you think.
yeah, it's more than you think, and that they should have done something, even completely stop it. People, doctors were being censored. Peter McCullough, even there was a lot. If you search it up. The guy that created mRNA vaccine was talking about it. JFK was talking about it. Everyone was talking about it, but they were, again, banned from anything of it. But as of April 2026, CDC's VAERS had processed over 1.8 million reports of COVID vaccine adverse events, but most were mild or moderate, supposedly. The 2025-2026 COVID vaccine is still recommended for everyone over 6 months old based on shared clinical decision making. 2026 HHS CDC study confirmed COVID vaccines have the need for ER visits. No child deaths in the U.S. have been definitively linked to COVID vaccination as of late 2025, but other studies, other doctors said that it's in the millions of deaths. So, what information you're gonna? Do you believe the CDC, the FDA that pushed this as a test on us, or do you believe on the people that are actually doing the work and trying to save humanity? Pick your poison. Event 201 scenario involved a fictional bat to pig to human coronavirus, not a prediction of the actual COVID-19 origin. Why would they have it then if it wasn't a prediction or anything? You know, you got to prepare for stuff like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was like 15 world leaders that came together and you know, we're going to do this, we're going to socially distance, we're going to wear masks, vaccine cards, yada yada, and just complete control. God damn it. Do you not remember that? Okay. And now they have Ebola, they have hantavirus. You hear about the Ebola virus that was spreading around South Africa?
You said Ebola?
Ebola. They're trying to push that on us too. Yeah. Nothing to fear, guys. Yeah, just nothing to fear. Everything's fine if you keep putting your energy into it and keep talking about it and just researching it and fear. Oh, everyone's interested. Let's keep pushing on it. Just talk about it, observe it, but don't act on it. But yeah, transparency. Okay, morally, it was completely wrong back then, and we don't want to walk to that. Okay, we don't. Especially all the things that was happening, people being suppressed. I was fucking suppressed. I was talking about it. Yeah. Comment below your guys' thoughts on that. Viral views, a viral conspiracy claim for Fox News guest Robert Harward wore a rubber mask during a live interview, sparked by odd shadows and discoloration on his neck area. Media analysis confirmed the effect was due to bad lighting and good quality, not a mask for a body double. But for yes, okay, hold on. But on the mask stuff, like it seemed dark here, but like a little bit right here, it was light, but it was dark in that smaller area.
Yeah.
So it couldn't be the lighting because the lighting was shining off of this part of it.
Yeah. And you literally seen the neck underneath it moving. Like, show the people.
Okay.
Commerce, that you have no claims for surcharge or approving. Those two things are irreversibly, and the president knows he's in the position to demand those.
Still right
so
there.
I think in that sense, he controls the narrative and when he would strike. I'd also say that patience and the request from Saudi, Qatar, UAE may be more.
Yeah, that's been going viral. People are talking about it. They're playing in our faces that there's things that they do in the media. There was a Nixon one back.
They're not even trying no more.
No. There was a Nixon one in the 70s or so, or 60s. I don't know which one, but they had those masks and they were wearing it and was talking to the president, and the president didn't even notice that it was a totally different person until she took it off. Yeah, these masks are super, 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 what's the word? I don't know, something like that. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, comment below your guys' thoughts on that. There's a lot on just the mask. They're playing in our faces. So disclosures here. Who was under that mask? What was under that mask?
Why?
Why did they put it out like that? Like they could have stopped that whole thing, or they wanted us to see it in some way.
That's what I'm saying.
It was just weird. Knowing that, I don't know. It's just weird. But there's gonna be more information coming out. This is very, very new. Like yesterday or so. Jess just sent me a video. I was like, God damn. Everyone's like coming out with conspiracies and thoughts of their own. And that, yeah. Well, what about the Jim Carrey stuff? Was that even real? Yeah.
Just everything coincides.
Mm-hmm. Lot of lot of stuff being exposed, and I'm here for it, man. I'm glad. We'll see. Yeah, closing thoughts. No, we appreciate all of you guys. Jess is tired. We're trying to get out of here. DM on all of our socials. Tap in our email lcsnation@yahoo. Stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button and share this video with a friend and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video.
And give us your theories on that mask video.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Yeah, dropping fresh content every week. Pause a note, pause a post. Pendulums are collective thought structures that feed on your emotional energy, but you hold the power. By observing without reacting and choosing your own focus, you break free from their influence and reclaim your energy on your own goals and happiness. Basically, observe, don't absorb, pretty much. Have a great rest of your week. Stay blessed. See y'all next week. Oh, shit.